Nice decoration.
When the aliens come down, all they really want to see is the pyramid by the river down in Memphis, Tennessee. Made of glass and some brass. It will knock you on your ass. Make your damn jaw drop. What's that? It's a Bass Pro Shop. God, yeah, I'm making a video about this. The Memphis Pyramid, currently named the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. One of the only things the South has to offer in terms of something relatively interesting. Most consider it to be the 8th wonder of the world and the 2nd tallest pyramid in the United States. Yeah, you couldn't even make it to number 1. The Luxor Hotel had to ruin everything. Popular superstars have entered this piece of history in the past, such as Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Mike Tyson, most importantly, Dude Perfect. After discovering this piece of perfection, I knew I had to do my research. Questions automatically popped inside of my head, such as, who created it? When was it created? I had to get to the bottom of this once and for all. This is the story of the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. The year was 1954. Mark Hartz, a Memphis artist, had an ingenious idea. See this ugly, disgusting, uncolorful town? Yeah, let's put a triangle there. Just put it smack dab right outside the Mississippi River. Literally, the only thing it says on this Wikipedia link is that Memphis was a mule market. That's it. After literal decades worth of pre-planning, the pyramid's construction began. Only after the most glamorous, groundbreaking extravaganza of all time. Yes, there was a ceremony for the beginning of construction on this thing. I mean, that's how you can tell this thing's serious. Anyways, the groundbreaking began in 1989. 2 years later, the pyramid was completed. Allegedly, the pyramid cost over $60 million to construct, which isn't bad. And over $50 million of the building's funding was taxpayer money. Only for Memphis to build a new stadium a decade later and stop funding towards the pyramid entirely. We'll get to that later. Apparently, a Hard Rock Cafe, a music museum, and a theme park on Mud Island. What on earth is... Why would you name it that? They were in the works earlier into the project's design, but they were pretty much all scrapped because two groups couldn't get along. So congratulations, guys. You blew the chance of making one of the coolest attractions in the United States over some petty bullshit. Finally, on November 6th, 1991, the pyramid had finally opened. The birth of a bright era for the pyramid had begun.
The banks of the Mississippi, across the oceans and continents, and up to the heavens, a vibrant message will ring out. Feel the power of the great American pyramid.
The Great American Pyramid had begun to gain some traction in the United States for obvious reasons. Sports being the most obvious. Yeah, the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid wasn't always a pyramid. I mean, it was not always a Bass Pro Shops. The 90s looked great for not only the building, but also for the entire city of Memphis. I mean, don't get me wrong, the city's big, but the people Memphis managed to bring in as a result of this one thing, it was unprecedented. Unprecedented. Like I said earlier, Tyler Toney, this Tyler Toney, stepped foot in the same establishment we are discussing. I mean, there was a couple of other no-names I played in that stadium, but it was nothing compared to him. A few other honorable mentions include... Am I reading this right? The site in 1999 of the WWF St. Valentine's Day Massacre in Your House pay-per-view, the annual Church of God in Christ International Holy Convocation. See, I told you, this place is sacred grounds in Memphis. And most importantly, a concert commemorating the 25th anniversary of Elvis Presley's death. What the hell is going on in Memphis? Little did they know, however, that the pyramid's entire future was about to crash and burn. As I said before, the Great American Pyramid was at its all-time high in the 90s. Major sports and musical performances took place in this thing almost constantly. So what caused the 10th largest pyramid in the world to reach its inevitable downfall? Pretty much one word. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. Yeah, we practically wasted $15 million worth of taxpayer money on a structure that we'll use for jack shit. Now you guys get to pay triple that amount for the new stadium. Oh yeah, I love that! I want to move to Memphis now! I mean, if I lived in Memphis, thank God I don't, by the way, and I had to choose between a gigantic pyramid and a boring, redundant sports stadium, why on earth would I not pick the pyramid? By the time FedEx Forum was built, the new stadium, the pyramid was pretty much at its demise. The low-life city council shut the building down. There was pretty much no chance of a sports event ever coming back into that thing. All hope was lost. This looked like the end to the legacy of the Great American Pyramid. Oh wait, I forgot about Bass Pro Shops.
What a proud, special, happy day this is in the history of Bass Pro Shop. Every person that's been a part of this project, they put their heart into this, and I just salute them, and I thank them all.
This truly is a dream come true. Welcome everybody to your new Bass Pro Shop.
The most unexpected thing ever happened on the month of October 2005. Out of nowhere, Bass Pro Shops, yes, an outdoor fishing company, took a look at this thing and went, give it to me now. And thank God they did too. The eighth wonder of the world was finally getting the recognition it deserved. It has a hotel, a shooting range, a literal bowling alley. Finally get the chance to sleep in a pyramid. And if you thought that was cool, wait until you hear this one. Bass Pro Shop Pyramid is home to the largest freestanding elevator in the world. Another thing about the store is that the pyramid has not just one aquarium. Good lord. Child's play. Not just 2 aquariums.
Not just 3 aquariums, not just 4 aquariums, not even 5 aquariums, not even 6 aquariums, not even 7 aquariums, not even 8 aquariums,
not even 9 aquariums. 10 aquariums. And if you thought that was cool, there's a literal lookout at the top where you could see the nation's largest mule market. Out of nowhere, a national treasure was restored by, of all people, Bass Pro Shops, a building that was on its deathbed as the line flattened was automatically jolted back to life by a hero, and that hero was John Morris. So what have we learned today? Memphis is a mule market, and pretty dumb too, and most importantly, Dude Perfect is based. I really didn't have a plan for the video to end. Alright, I'm done.